Hey everyone. Oh, let me fix this. I think this might be a little crooked. Okay. Sorry. Anyhow, hey. I am going to do just a random vlog. I guess a little bit about Noah, a little bit about me, and just kind of just random stuff. So, anyhow, here's Noah. Today's what, the 26th? So, 4 more days and he will be 4 months old. So he's just growing like a weed. I don't know how much he weighs because he hasn't been to the doctor. He has his 4-month appointment, which is on the 24th of November. So I'm not really sure why it's so far away. But he'll be almost 5 months at that point. But, you know, I guess they know what they're doing. So, but anyhow, so I won't really know his weight until then. But he's definitely getting bigger. He wears 3 to 6 month clothes. Some things 6 months, some things 3 months, just kind of depends. But definitely 3-month stuff is starting to kind of get a little tight on him. So, and he is rolling over from his belly to his back. And what else are you doing, Noah? Huh? What else are you doing? He sits up like this, assisted, or if I sit him on the couch sometimes, like put his back against the couch and he'll sit there. I try to sit him down on the floor sometimes with nothing behind his back, just kind of like between my legs, with my legs kind of like in a Y. And he'll sit just for a little bit, but he eventually just kind of goes and falls right over. So, and he has a cough, and he's been having a cough for a while, but I think it's from his reflux. The way it seems to me is that the whatever the acids and stuff in his stomach is kind of coming up and getting in his throat, causing him to cough. I've mentioned it to his doctor, and she said unless he's running a fever or has like wheeziness when he breathes out, that he's okay. So, and he's not had any fever, and he's not been wheezy. He does get a little congested sometimes here and there, but it's mainly just after he eats. So it goes away fairly quickly. But yeah, he's doing good. He let's see, what else is going on? He talks like all the time, and it's so funny. If you're on my Facebook, then you've probably already read this, but if we turn the ceiling fan on and just kind of lay him down on his back under the ceiling fan, oh my goodness, like he goes to town. He starts kicking and flailing his arms back and forth and starts talking, and he just has a good time looking at the fan. He just loves the fan, and it's just really sweet. So yeah, he's seen his feet the other day. He was sitting on the couch, and kind of like he's sitting out on me, except for on the couch, and his feet were in front of him, and he was just looking at them and turning them back and forth, and it was just the cutest little thing. So I can't wait till he starts grabbing at his feet and things like that. He's not grabbing at any toys yet. I do put him in front of him when he has tummy time, and he looks at them. He's just now starting to look at the toys. So, but he's just not grabbing at anything. So hopefully he'll start doing that soon. I don't know if they're supposed to be grabbing at toys at this point or not, but he's not doing that. And he's not putting anything in his mouth except for his fist. He keeps his fist in his mouth a lot, and he's drooling a whole lot. So, so what else? Let's see. Oh, and he has been sleeping through the night for quite a while now, about 8 hours a night. But within the past, maybe a week, maybe not quite a week, he has been getting up around 3 o'clock, and he's not really waking up, but he's just kind of like, he starts crying. Like he cries like once or twice, and I reach over maybe to see if he needs his passy, and by the time I look at him, like he's asleep. So I don't know if he's crying in his sleep or what he's doing, but he's really restless. He's flailing his arms around like crazy. He's kicking his legs like crazy. He's moving his head back and forth. It's just, I mean, he's like literally rubbed the hair off the back of his head. Even more than it already was. But anyhow, I was swaddling him, and I quit swaddling him because I didn't want him to get dependent on a swaddle. And so then he started flailing around, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just swaddle him again, and I did, and oh, he really didn't like it. So we didn't swaddle him, and well, at least I didn't swaddle in his arms, but I was swaddling his legs, or like just kind of covering him up with the swaddle blanket, because I was just putting him to bed in a onesie, thinking that maybe he was just getting too hot in a sleeper, and that didn't help. And so I don't really know what's going on. Last night it was so bad that Ryan couldn't sleep and I couldn't sleep because he just kept moving around and making so much noise and crying, and I'm not ready to put him in his crib yet, so he's still sleeping in our room in the bassinet. But last night I got up and took him into the living room and slept with him on the couch. I put him on my chest and let him go to sleep. And I'm not one for co-sleeping. I don't disagree with anybody who does co-sleep, but it is not right for us. I have too many fears of suffocation and SIDS, and I'm just afraid that I'll roll over on him or he'll fall off the bed or off the couch. But last night, it was all I could do. I needed some sleep. And I really didn't sleep really well because I was so worried about him the whole time. But he slept better that way. So hopefully he'll sleep better tonight. We were using the Fisher-Price rocker playing sleeper. I'm not really sure what it's called off the top of my head. But anyway, it's yellow and it sleeps at an incline. And that helps with his reflux. But I think we're going to take the pack and play into our room tonight and let him sleep in the bassinet portion of that and see how that goes. Hopefully he'll sleep a little better. Maybe it's just that he's growing out of the Fisher-Price rocker sleeper, and maybe it's just uncomfortable. So we will try that. He is still getting breast milk, and I am still pumping. And let's see, with the pumping, I wound up getting about a thrush on my breast, so I went and started taking some diflucan from the doctor. I took one tablet by mouth every other day for 3 days, and it actually seemed like it got worse instead of gotten better. So I went to the doctor, and he looked at my breast, and he was like, oh, it doesn't look like thrush. He's like, I think you have a low-grade double mastitis. So he gave me a week's worth of antibiotics. I took the antibiotics and I felt better. So then I wound up getting, well, I think I have thrush again. So I got some stuff called Gentian Violet. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, it's like you paint it on and it's purple. It's like a dye. So I'm going to start trying that today. So we will see how that works. Since having thrush the first time, are you coughing? You okay? Since having thrush the first time, my nipples hurt so bad. They were so sore. So I was pumping every 3 hours at the time, and I honestly just couldn't take it anymore. I just could not take that much friction, and so I backed off to every 6 hours on the pump, which is what I'm still doing currently, because if I do it any more than that, it just really irritates my breast too much. So hopefully this stuff that I bought today will take care of the situation, and hopefully I can start back to pumping like I was. And I get 6 to 7, sometimes 8 ounces, but more or less 6 to 7 ounces every 6 hours. So anyhow, he eats 5 ounces every 3 to 4 hours, and so he is getting some of the breast milk I have in the freezer. But I still have some in there. Let's see, what else? I'm 5 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight. I'm not really working out though, so I need to, because I feel terrible in my own body right now, but that's okay. So I think that's about it. This video is probably getting about time to be long enough, I guess. Is that it, Noah? Maybe? We went for a walk today. Me and my husband walked 2 miles. We pushed him in the stroller from our house to the end of our street and up the main street in our neighborhood and back. It's 2 miles. So we went for a walk, and let's see, we stopped on the way back at the common grounds in our neighborhood and took some pictures of Ryan and Noah and me. And I may put some in here. I may not. I don't know that I really like them too much. But anyhow, I think that's about it. Oh, we did try him. I know he's not ready for baby food yet. And I am in no means trying to start him on baby foods this early. I guess some babies are ready at 4 months. I don't know, but I don't think he is. But we went to Texas Roadhouse the other day, and I got a steak and a baked potato and applesauce is one of my sides. And so I was like, I'm just going to give him a little taste of the applesauce and see if he likes it. And I just barely put any on his tongue. And oh, he turned his little bottom lip out. And he was so upset. He didn't like it at all. So yeah, that's about as far as we've went with baby foods. But I don't think his pediatrician really recommends it until 6 months. But I think that's pretty much standard, isn't it? But you're slobbering everywhere, Noah. You're slobbering. So, but yeah, that's about it. Oh, and I'm going to start doing, I guess I'm going to post one after this video, but I'm going to start doing something called 30 Days of Truth. And anyhow, what it is there's 30 questions, and every day I answer one question. And there's a whole list of them. And when I start doing the series, I'll actually put the list in the description of what the questions are. I'll put the list of questions in the very first video, and then from every video on after that, I'll just put the question that I'm answering down there. So yeah, I figured that'll be neat. So that'll be a video a day for 30 days, or at least I'm going to try to do a video a day for 30 days. You never know what comes up, so we're going to try to do that. So if you want to watch that one, you can look for that post after this one. So I guess that's it. You want to say goodbye, Noah? Can you say bye? Huh? Can you say bye? Can you see you later? Can I see you later, alligator? Alright guys, you take care, and I'll talk to you later.